The views, comments, and opinions of the following program do not necessarily reflect those of Morris Media Studios, MorrisMediaLive.com, or its affiliates. Listener discretion is advised.
EMissy Show. EMissy Show. EMissy Show. Questions, interviews, gossip, current news.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the EMissy K's Loose Lip Show. I'm your girl, EMissy K, and over here,
I'm Lala,
and who else? Who are they?
To switch seats.
It's Lala and them. Lala brought them to the show today.
We have our guest in the studio, our guest host sitting in for Haley B, Mr. Not Ocho Cinco.
Not Ocho Cinco.
Red Cup TV.
We're gonna see how this goes. Loose lips don't go too well for men, but we're gonna go ahead.
We don't have red cups to offset loose lips, so I don't know. You should have been here last week. And over here,
I'm Lady D's.
Lady
Good evening,
D's
everyone.
in the house. Happy belated Mother's Day.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Happy belated Mother's Day.
Lala, Saint
Thank you.
You guys.
Happy belated Mother's
Had a
Day.
beautiful Mother's Day.
I did too. You know what? My niece took me out to dinner. I was like,
Good.
well, all right.
Nice.
And then my oldest daughter bought me a big old bag of all kinds of stuff. I was like, I feel kind of special.
No, you special. Yeah, you are. You special.
What you trying to say? Lala, what's on everyone's
Wait,
lips?
that quick.
Before I call you out your name.
That quick.
The producer didn't catch these. Where we going?
Put that out to the back. Ooh, you gonna put me on blast like that? He didn't see that.
Oh, I saw it.
He didn't see that. Jesus. Make you all intense and stuff. Anyway, so what's on everyone's lips? Lala, of course. You know, there was a white lady in Oakland, I know about the white lady that called the police on the black guy.
Grilling
Barbecue. Because
We can't even have a barbecue without the white people tripping.
Exactly.
Now, those memes are hilarious, though.
Oh, they keep coming.
Those memes.
They are coming.
Man,
She done for a long
They are
time.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Those memes are hilarious.
It was like a slideshow of one.
Those memes are hilarious.
Because she wasn't invited.
No.
It's what's happening in Oakland right now, the gentrification. Mm-hmm. So we had a similar experience like this with Spike Lee's dad. Mm-hmm. I think he lives like in Brooklyn, New York, and everybody knows Spike Lee's dad like is a trumpet player.
Right.
So everybody knew for 30, 40 years Spike Lee's dad practiced his whatever it was, trumpet. I just know it was an instrument.
Right.
New people moved in, so as he's practicing, they called the police on him.
Wow.
And it was like that this is a sign of the times was happening, but you did that in Oakland, though.
Yeah.
Of all places.
Right.
All places.
I heard they're having cookouts every weekend for the whole summer.
As they should. There was no reason, but it's
I
happening
would put a
everywhere.
barbecue pit in front of her house. Call the police
Exactly.
now.
And y'all know I'll be in Oakland, so I see y'all over at Merritt Lake.
Exactly. But it's not just happening, there. It was at the, I'm not sure what Ivy League university it was.
Yeah.
Where the young lady walked into the elevator with the gentleman, told him he needed to go to the 8th floor. They went to the 8th floor. What he did and she didn't. And while he was up there, then she called the police on him.
Wow.
And in order to even get into these campuses, you need a pass. Anyone can't just go in there.
Oh, this one's new.
all.
Wait, so a gentleman got on an elevator with a girl, went to the 8th floor.
And went to the 8th floor because he was looking for his dorm.
Uh-huh.
And he couldn't find it. She went in there with him and showed him where it was.
Okay.
She didn't go up, but he did.
Okay.
And then she called the police on him.
Wow.
Yes.
We have we got a black
It's becoming
man.
an epidemic.
Yes, it is.
He got some books and some luggage, and I don't know what he plans on doing on the 8th floor.
It's the second round of racism. I mean, it's like, it's like
That's pretty much it.
Like they used to hide. Now they're not hiding
no,
anymore.
they're
It's
out
like
there.
the 60s all over
You know
again.
why?
Right.
All over again. Well,
Quit acting like y'all don't know why.
Yeah,
I know
we why.
he's stirred in the pot, and
No, ever since he's been in office, they've been real bold.
it's just okay. Yeah.
Real bold.
But we always talk about everything that the white person is doing, but why haven't we done that? I mean, when I put a post up and said, okay, have you ever called the police on a white person when you felt threatened?
No,
there was
like petty.
It's not even that. Oh no, because something gonna happen. No, I haven't done it. How do you know?
But we don't. Here's the thing: we don't feel threatened by them. They feel threatened by us.
That's it.
So when our culture is coming out, I mean, Black Panther, all this stuff coming out, we having a good time.
Yeah.
I mean, we talked about this before. What we're seeing now is a big reason what got Trump in office. So you even have friends that are Caucasian or persuasion or whatever you want to call it, who their true colors are starting to come out, and it's not necessarily that like they don't believe you're in a struggle. They almost feel like they're losing something.
Right.
Like y'all had Obama and y'all had all these years of saying we this, we that, we this, we that. Now we put this man in office and now y'all feel y'all can do it. And we just sitting back and seeing watch him screw y'all too.
Right. In that order.
No grease.
What else we working with, Mama?
No Vaseline.
At all.
We talking about Vaseline? Oh no. Anyway.
You can't say that dress like I'm just saying. I'm really trying to be nice.
Let's not bring up the lubrication right now.
I am really trying to be nice.
Really?
You try not to look to the right.
I ain't got to look to the right. Y'all need to see my face right now.
I need a booster seat. I need to be
You do need a booster seat.
We do. It feels so low.
Yeah, you can't hide that behind that mic. I'm just saying.
On with what's on everyone's lips,
and not Chaz, which had on his lips. We're talking about what's going on over here.
National Women's Health Week.
Y'all said y'all wanted male perspective.
Moving on.
National Women's Health Week.
Lala, you look very healthy. Not just on this health week.
Let's get everything checked out, please.
Let's check it out.
We're going to get everything checked out. Yes. Yes.
Schedule some doctor's appointments, mammograms, pap smears.
Yes.
Come on, people.
Let's go. No, seriously, on a serious note, yes, definitely. Don't ignore the signs, and it is very important because a lot of people are dying of cancer, dying of all types of cancer. We're going to talk about that a little later. I know a lot more women go to the hospital or to the doctors more than men do. They just feel like they just don't want to do it. So we're just emphasizing this whole week is Women's Health Week.
Yes.
So definitely get checked out. Not even that, check out yourself. You know when you feel a lump or something, just don't ignore those signs. So it is very, very important that you do that. And as we talk about health and stuff, we're going to go towards this next topic.
I'm not ready. Do we need to let us comment?
Oh, you want to comment on that?
I did want to comment on it.
I was going to say something about lumps.
It's I'm not with him today.
I wanted to avoid that.
I was going to comment on lumps.
National Women's Health Week.
Speaking of health, women's health.
Yes.
I started a fitness challenge on EMissy everywhere exclusively. So I'm in the
also
gym.
Very healthy.
And I know, right? That's why I'm in the gym. And I changed my eating habits. Yeah. So my daughters have been doing a lot of research on, calorie intake and stuff like that. Do you ladies know or gentlemen know how many calories are in a man's ejaculation?
I would not be interested in
No, that is not something we would
not
know.
on my diet.
Okay. First of all,
it's not on.
Not a part of your diet.
I'm not talking to ladies.
I'm not even checking the calories on the other food, so I'm definitely not checking the calories on that.
I need to check the calories on everything that I
never mind.
digest.
It's a type of protein.
Oh,
MG.
and do you guys know how many calories are in a man's ejaculation?
No, because I don't swallow other people's body fluids.
So you say.
No, that's true.
Wait a minute.
There are 5 to 25 calories.
Oh, wow.
Yes, there are 5 to 25 calories. And did you know that people always say that there's a lot of protein
does that make it
in it?
That's what I was going to say, protein, yeah.
Does
They
that make
say
it
it's a lot of
vegan?
protein in it, but
Is it all
actually,
natural?
it's not a lot of protein. It's more fructose than, more sperm because of the sperm count than
so it is good
protein
to swallow.
So
it is.
So we've been going around.
No, it's not.
We've been going around helping everybody get healthy.
Yes.
Thank you.
Literally.
We literally.
And if
Brothers, we got a cause.
And if you're concerned about putting on the calories, you're going to work it off anyway,
I don't
right?
give a damn about any calories.
You're gonna burn.
I'm more concerned about taking somebody else's diseases into my body.
You're going to burn about 100 of those calories.
Miss me.
Along with National Women's Health Week, we also want everybody to go get your STD screenings
exactly
before you get out there.
I'm
Get
not
checked out.
swallowing it. That's a whole different thing.
Well, one of your lips aren't swallowing. Anyway,
This
that matters.
This really is loose lips.
Oh my God.
Hey, we all human. We all adults up in this joint.
I'm trying to be good because ladies is here, but y'all gonna
No, do you?
y'all gonna.
What's your question of the day? Wow.
Not necessarily a question. And you know, before we used to do, I'm not a real doctor, but I play one on EMissy.
Yes, you do.
And this topic is he's only with me for my ass.
Sex?
Okay.
Is it?
My ass.
Now that could go two ways.
It can go two different ways.
Lala, that definitely goes a few different ways.
Yes, it does.
Can you stand up?
They want to see if yours is
not
with you.
about-
I dropped something. Damn it. You know I got a bum leg. Can you do it?
So this particular lady wrote in. She says,
Wow.
you know, I've been with my man for about a year and a half, and he's good to me and everything, but all he wants to do is have anal sex with me.
Whoa!
Wait, that's questionable.
That's all he wants to do is have anal.
Yeah,
know-
that is. Has he been to jail? I need
So
to
I
question
don't know.
her.
She didn't put that in there. She didn't
Wait,
say that he was
wait.
going to jail. But all he wants to do is have anal sex.
It sounds like
And
he's
it's
been to
not
jail before,
missionary.
or he questioned.
It's always from the back.
Well, actually,
so I
been to jail,
never.
he's still questionable.
Right.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
So, and I never get to see his face, or we never kiss, or anything. But it's always.
Wait, was this?
Anal
This is a
sex.
real. Oh, okay.
So?
she may need to exit.
No, for real.
He may be. I think he
Right.
plays for the other team.
Wow.
I think so, too.
It sounds like he played for the other team. I don't know a man who does not like to enjoy and look and appreciate his hard work.
Right.
Right.
So
I feel you.
Yeah.
We here.
yeah, you if you're listening, if you're
Loose
listening,
cannon.
watching,
Yes.
Or if you're one of those.
if you're one
Right.
of them, or if you know a person who can enjoy this type of conversation,
Right.
And for all my fellas out here, you see Lala, we would love to look and enjoy everything in that hard work. So just going, from the back. Yeah, she may need to exit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And I'm praying for her.
Exit only.
Before he
Right.
destroy her exit.
Yeah, exactly. That's another
That's
thing.
what's going to happen. She's
National-
going to start
yes.
being incontinent.
Exactly.
So, Lala, yeah.
Definitely.
Take us into our next break. Our first one. Let's
Okay, so
Wow.
if you want to give this young lady or young man some advice, you definitely can on EMissy K. Loose Slip Show on Facebook.
Yeah, stop
And
it.
You can also go on EMissy K. Loose
Stop it.
group where we get nasty. We talk about all this type of things. We all adults and we need to know what's going on.
Yes.
Make
And
sure
Lala
you
want to be in your business. That's all
all
it
the
is, really.
time.
Keep
So
going.
up next, the beautiful ladies
I think I'll
with
check it out.
Dating After 50 with Kissable Nights. We
If you
love
guys
those lips,
want
don't
to
we?
call in,
Yes.
There's a number.
Yes.
We're going to hear from Lady of Funk, the godmother of Funk. Godmother of Funk. It's
Oh,
ladies'
nice.
night. Let's go to our
go.
break. Okay, she told me to pause. Wait for it. So, Lady D's, how you doing today?
You know what? I thought I was doing well, but I don't know now.
What the question? Right. People, they do
It's
crazy
loose
stuff.
lips.
I didn't do nothing.
I always
That's
say,
a lie.
protect
You're
yourself.
breasting and you don't know Jesus.
Protect yourself.
Already semen in there.
It already has.
Oh.
Yes, it does. Whale semen.
Yes.
And dog.
You know what?
Cologne too. It comes from like
Well.
deer testicles or something like that.
Wow.
And we're going to our break.
Yes, we are.
Oh, what a night. We're about to do it right. Queens on the mic. You know we got 'em hype. Deep through the night. Top down LA lights. We be moving through the city. Turning heads and buzzing eyes. 4 a.m. in the sky. Looking right like my life. Keep a 4 but feeling lucky tonight. Finna blow up and spend some money tonight. My girls, we on one. We gon' run it tonight.
Divas on the mic, about to raise Fahrenheit. Shine so bright, it's like walk to the light. Surrounded by clouds, though we don't go right. Computer in my brain, so I'm speaking gigabytes. West Coast living, so the price is right. Queens in the building, foundation hella tight. From the beginning, us women brought life. To say we not winning is a gosh darn lie. Money is the mission, and I want my slice. Words are expensive, throat is gold line. Earning my position, so I play cards right. I got all queens, followed by all dimes. Gonna stay on my grind when I get to the top. And then I won't stop, don't believe me, just watch. Godmother stand, so we bring you funk. West Coast on the map, while we blowing 100 blunts.
Divas night, and the vibe is right. Oh, yes, it's Divas night. Oh, what a night. Oh, yes, it's Divas
sustain, always rockin', never shocking, party marking, never bite, always right. Yeah, that shit is tight. Godmother with the funk, and when you hear this shit, you wanna bump it in your trunk. Bang this in your whip, like 7-Up, I'ma hit it a twist. Drink your ass up like Sierra Mist. Then like a student, you will be dismissed. Yes, I said it. This ain't no competition, we're doing it right. Sisters on the mic, cause it's Jesus high. Bitches and niggas talking all that shit, but we straight in the studio making hits. Trying to keep hip-hop straight alive. That's right. Cause it's Divas Night. Oh yes, it's Divas Night. And the vibe is right. Oh yes, it's Divas Night. Oh yes, it's Divas Night. And the feelings.
What?
We are back.
The song is over.
Hi.
It wasn't though. It was still playing. I was enjoying the Godmother of Funk. And she's watching too. What's up, girl? She said those dudes was getting their booty busted. Anyway, welcome back to the EMissy K exclusive show. I'm your girl, EMissy K. Make sure you guys follow my girl, Godmother of Funk, everywhere. She's the bee's knees. Let me let you out now. So we're back with the Lady D's. Lady D's.
Let's go.
She checked out.
They said,
I'm not ready for you guys today.
Kelly said, watch your conduct, Lady D.
You checked out on the first segment?
Y'all too much for me.
It's okay. We're going to make it.
What are those kissable nights doing tonight, Lady D?
Oh, we're going there. Oh, okay.
No.
No, not, I'm just, I'm sorry. I'm preparing myself.
I need some prayer today. Okay, we are continuing with part 2 of Happy Recipes. It's a little tame for you sexy
fine.
people. Look.
You know I turn everything around.
We talking about food?
Yes.
No, the Happy Recipe part 2.
Oh, okay.
Keep up, girl.
Okay, sorry. Let's go. Come on.
People keep telling me about you in the group.
That's okay.
They say,
All right.
they told me to get you a helmet.
Okay.
Get me a helmet?
Her with some lips on the side.
Okay, so last week we talked about what? See how you guys paying attention with your nasty selves.
No.
But myself is nasty.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We talked about the things that it takes to make a happy relationship, I think. Nobody told me it was a pop quiz.
Right.
Okay, last week we talked about open your heart fearlessly.
Oh, yeah, that part.
Remember that?
That bull.
Create emotional safety.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's all bull. Just go! That's why you all's relationships are so jacked up.
That's why I'm not in one.
Address conflict in the spirit of love, and practice positive communication. That's what we talked about last week.
Positive communication.
Those are the ingredients?
Those are the first ingredients.
Okay.
We went kind of into it, but we're not going to do that. Okay, number 5, support your partner's independence. What do you think that means?
Support my partner.
Support your partner. Just whatever he wants to do?
Not whatever, but, you want to go hang out. Allow him to do that. Get his little space away from the house.
I'm going to go with me time.
I think there's something
me time, my lord.
There's independence, codependence, and interdependence. And a lot of times in a relationship, there's a sense that we're missing called interdependence, where both individuals, you are autonomous in your own way, but carrying the idea that what you do affects that other person.
Right. Absolutely.
And we get to a place where I'm going to be me and I'm going to do me. So we take, support your partner's independence. We got to be careful how we approach that, because I've seen a lot of people go out and be like, I'm going to be me. Well, it's difficult. Let's be real, and there's a compromise when you move in with somebody, when you're in a relationship, because what you do affects that person, whether it be emotionally, physically, financially, however. So to carry this state that your independence doesn't collectively affect the interdependence between the two of you can cause some serious problems. So I do support the independence, but support the independence collectively yourself to build yourself up, but bring that together for the interdependence.
I agree.
Okay.
So what you mean is,
no matter how close you are to your significant other,
whatever.
This is getting personal.
You caught that too?
Hey, I'm just listening. I am a guest.
You still remain individuals with your own needs and interests. Spending time alone doing your own thing shows mutual respect, not relationship strain.
So advocate for your partners. If I want to go skate by myself, but they're non-skaters.
Correct.
Right? I don't want you sitting in the skating rink watching me go around in circles and you don't even know how to roll.
Well, maybe, and that's an interdependence. Maybe he can
just enjoy being there with you.
That vulnerability part that you talked about in the first recipe. I don't even know if I said that right. Take him out there to teach him how to skate.
No, I want him to stay home.
Oh, okay. Well, then.
Why?
story.
But why you can't go
Because
there?
I want my independence. I want something to myself.
Oh, okay. You don't want him there, period.
Right. I want to have something to myself. If he's a motorcycle rider or a bowler or whatever, go have fun, be with your friends.
So you're saying
I don't have to
you would prefer
be
to
at every event.
So you would prefer to do the things that you enjoy alone without that person.
Not
next to you.
everything, just something.
Something.
Have something that's independent.
I can
kind
of get to that because some things you do it to relax and that's your me time. Just get away with your own thoughts and whatever.
Oh,
and
the wood is my therapy.
Exactly.
Right.
And walking is mine.
Right.
So when I'm out walking, I don't want to go walking with anybody. I want to get out, enjoy, put my music on, and just lose myself.
Right.
And that makes me happy.
There it is. The mates will understand.
Exactly.
Hopefully.
And you know,
I thought she was coming from a place of saying like he wanted to go but he can't skate. So instead of you coming and not being able to skate, I'd rather you just sit on the side and leave me alone.
No,
right.
Don't sit on the side, stay home. Go do
but what if he skated? What if he knew how to skate?
That's different.
I can skate, Missy.
Skaters are skaters. I mean, we have a common, bond, but we already know the culture, whatever. Now, if you're not a skater, now I have to teach you the culture. You don't understand that I want a couple skate and not necessarily with you. You know, there are certain things that go on, in the rink that's not, anything bad, but it's just, like I said, like he said, it's our therapy.
So you're just going to have a whole nother relationship on the skating rink.
No.
Right in front of your man.
Not like that.
That's what it is.
No,
you my boo outside of this. On the rink, that's my man right here.
Like that at all.
When we couple skate, I'm grabbing him. Go give me
I have a rhythm with this person, and I'm not going to have that same rhythm with you. You're going to make me fall and I'm mad.
Yeah, you ain't got no rhythm.
Okay, so once you get past yourself, you want to enjoy special time together.
Yes.
Don't forget to have fun
Just not skating.
together. It's important to go on new adventures and try new things.
Yes.
Skating
Don't have a
might be a
typical
new thing.
date night. Instead of dinner and a movie, take a class together or go
Balloon ride
on a day trip.
All right.
Well, yeah.
Hot air balloon.
Skating
Lady
lessons.
D.
You stuck on doing that, huh?
I am. Shut up, Chad.
Skating lessons.
Shut up.
As you grow older and face mortality, your relationship with your significant other provides an opportunity to explore your humanity and seek a better and deeper understanding of life. Because that's going to come in handy, but if you've not built up that kind of bond, when you get older, nobody, especially if one or the other is really healthy and the other one is really not, and depending on somebody taking care of them, guess what? The other one's probably going to skip or at least sneak out because that's what happens. So you have to create that bond. It's like a growing process.
Right.
It doesn't happen overnight, right?
Right.
Okay, build a relationship with yourself. The relationship we have with ourselves is the key to success for all the relationships we build with others. When you are happy and fulfilled, independent of others, you are most attractive to the kind of healthy, happy people you want in your life.
I agree.
Okay.
My name is EMissy K, and I approve of that message.
So that's all I'm saying. So basically, like we said last week, you have to create the environment that you want. It doesn't just happen. So happiness is a choice you make. It does not just happen. Happiness is a choice you make. It does not just happen because you fall in love or because you grew up in a happy environment. Happy environments are created.
Yes.
They are definitely created. You must put in the work, the effort. It begins with you and continues into the relationship. So if you're unhealthy before you get in a relationship, you're going to be unhealthy when you get in a relationship. Right?
I agree.
Right.
There's too many sick people trying to, go somewhere and sit down and get to know who you are.
Right.
Yeah.
Instead of jumping into a relationship because they need that. They're so needy.
Right.
They think other people can make them happy. And another person can't make you happy. That's too much responsibility for another human being.
And I think, and going through a process, especially when you're talking about like people with stress disorders or anxiety.
We have a phone call. Go ahead.
Finish your thought.
I'm just letting everybody know we have
like once you make the thing I want to encourage everybody is once you make the choice that you are going to be happy, know that it's a process.
Right.
It doesn't. It's you're going to wake up and you have to allow yourself to go through being lonely and away from everybody. So let me go ahead and let y'all do your show.
You're on the EMissy K's Loose Lip Show. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Caller, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, what's your name and where are you calling from? ¿Cómo estás?
Hello, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What's your name, caller?
My name is Lalo.
Rollo.
And where you calling from?
Rollo Mac.
Rollo Mac.
I'm calling from Watts, California.
That's right.
Shout out to Watts.
Hi, Rollo. How can we help you, dear?
How y'all doing? I just wanted to comment on the topic.
Okay.
My name is Rollo Mac. I'm calling out of Watts, California.
Okay. What's your comment?
I believe that. Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
How many times y'all gonna ask me my name?
We're not asking.
Oh, it must be a delay. There's a delay.
Watts, California.
Oh, there's a delay. There's a delay.
Okay.
What's up? I was trying to comment on. I was trying to comment on the topic.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Just comment on the topic. What do you have to say?
Well, I think
a happy relationship. I think it has something to do with two people that. Boy, what is what y'all? Hey, boy.
That's that Taft high school education going on right now.
Boy, y'all better fix the airways.
Turn the phone to the computer.
Turn off, pause your computer or something. I'm running out of time with this. Go. Rollo.
You have to have two people that's happy already. Like, no, can't nobody make you happy. Like,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
I give. Thank you, Rollo, for calling in. Rollo Mac from Watts. Rollo said you got to come into a relationship happy. You can't nobody make you happy. Lady D, tell us about Relay for
that
Life.
phone call sure didn't make him happy.
Relay for Life.
Yes.
Relay for Life. Cancer Society.
We gonna get it together.
Baldwin Hills, California.
Come on, y'all. That's done.
Thanks for calling in, Rollo.
Thank you, dear.
EMissy K Entertainment is joining forces with American Cancer Society on June 23rd to June 24th at the Yvonne Burke Sports Complex.
24 hours, 9 a.m. to 9 a.m.
Yes, 24-hour event. There will be entertainment 24 hours. There will be people walking around the track in support of others 24 hours. It's been going on for many years. This is not new. Right. So there'll be a lot of people out to support. If you want to come and hang out, walk on the track in the name of a survivor or someone who has succumbed to cancer or whatever, just come to hang out. That's the place to be.
Yes, it is.
From 9 a.m. on Saturday, the 23rd, to 9 a.m. on Sunday, right?
Saturday, Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah, at 9 a.m. We're asking all those who want to give their donations, their tax-deductible donations, to go to the website, www.relayforlifestop.org/Baldwin Hills, California. That's CA. And register and make your donations. Oh, these people.
EMissy K Entertainment will be hosting the entertainment from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m.
Yes.
We'll announce the lineup next week. We'll have we have it finalized, but we'll announce it next week for
nice.
Sake of time.
Actually,
or you guys can just go to Relay for Life. Lala created an event.
Yes.
Go look it up. We're going to go into our next break, and this song is what is this one? Hold On by Drizel Washington.
Hey.
Rollo.
Tell me what's it gonna be? Is it just you and me? It's the world, girl. 'Cause I've been searching for someone like you all my life. I'd rather be waiting all the love you have inside. And hold on. No matter how long it takes for me to wait, I'll try to hold on. trying to hold on to this love. Hold on. No walks and trips, girl, you can pick where we live. I don't care where it is. I wanna start a family with you, my girl, 'cause you're my world. So let me be your man that you share your whole life with. I can't survive without your love in my life. Don't go. I'd rather be waiting for the love you have inside. And hold on. No matter how long it takes for me to wait, I'll try to hold on. I'm trying to hold on to this love. I'm trying to hold on to this love.
All right, and welcome back to the EMissy Loose Lips show. That was Dricel Washington. Hold on.
That was so nice.
It's a remake. What song was that a remake of?
Hold On to Your Love? I don't know.
Oh my God, it's not a black guy. Anyway, we loved it. Y'all can follow him at DREZEL_Washington everywhere.
Everywhere.
Okay. We were allegedly going to have guests tonight, and I'm not even going to give them the benefit of saying their names because they didn't have the courtesy to call me. So, and I sent a text. Blast. Y'all saw on my post. So, this is Loose Lips, so we finna get loose like we used to do. We about to take it back to the IMG days.
We used to do it.
You know.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
Let me.
You got a man right here, so ask him questions.
We go there. So let me
Why you have
host
to
my
do that?
show.
Why? Worry about yourself.
Let me host my
Worry about
show.
yourself. It's three black women up here. I know what's going on. Okay.
So if you guys are tuned in to our Facebook Live page, I'm going to keep my cell phone because I want you guys to post any questions or any topics that you guys want to talk about. We're going to open it up to the floor today. I guess I can give it to my producer. He can tell me anything that's going on. But right now we're going to get to know our guests and let you guys get to know our guest, Mr. Chad Hunter, a.k.a. Not Ocho.
Cinco.
Yes.
When did this happen?
So when did what happen?
This part of the segment.
It's called the hot seat. So
Hands, palms,
Not Ocho.
sweating.
Oh, you're used to it.
First, tell us a little bit about Red Cup.
Thank you, MV.
About Red Cup TV.
Tell you what about Red Cup?
Yes, tell us about Red Cup TV. You know the other show you're a host on?
Yeah.
Okay,
she petty. She's so petty. Like I heard her, I was about to go in, but she just had to get some extras on. But no, with that being said, Red Cup TV is a show that myself, Lala has been a guest on there. EMissy, you're on it with us.
I guess I'm not worthy.
No,
Even Haley.
No, you're on the one show. Remember we did the combined shows?
That does not count. That was
I think they're scared to have you on.
Well, no, we can have her on there. But Red Cup TV is definitely a show. Our whole focus is to talk about different perspectives that are within the black community. MVIN actually came up with it, and we partnered with it. And the whole idea was to create a conversation about how we may be of the same hue, but we don't have the same views.
Right.
And just because you have a different opinion from me doesn't mean we can't talk about it.
Right.
So Marvin and I kind of connected because over the years, me and him have had time to discuss different issues from politics to family to religion. And it was very interesting to see what that meant from an African perspective.
Right.
And so we did that one-on-one, had some guests, and then we discovered EMissy.
Right.
And so Missy came on, the energy was right, and we still going.
That's right. I love it.
It's so
We have a
funny.
lot of fun.
It is so funny.
We have a lot of fun. And just don't ask us what's in our cups.
Don't ever ask me what's in my cup because I ain't
Whatever's
gonna
in their
tell
mouth,
you.
Yeah.
whatever's in comes out.
And if you're under
Right.
if you're under 21, it's sippy cups for you.
Yes,
Okay?
it is. Yes, it is.
So if you guys don't understand, our cup is whatever is on our mind. That's
Right.
what the symbolization is for the red cup.
Yeah.
It's whatever our opinions are, whatever. So you were also the president of the NAACP.
Oh, wow.
Right?
You brought that up.
Yeah, you're so articulate. See, the ladies don't know
Oh.
this about you.
Yes.
I know. I know everything about him.
oh, Lord, you know,
Calm
that's
down.
how
See your
ladies
nipples
do
popping
that.
Me and Lala about to have competition. Yes. Wow. Long time ago. Wow. About 10 years ago. Yeah, I was the state president of California for the NAACP Youth and College Division. So I was in that position for about 7 or 8 years. And, when I left. But they are still going strong. I follow a lot of them. I see what they're doing. And a lot of individuals I worked with and partnered with are just doing some amazing things, from Jamal Watkins to Gina Clayton, Sean Dugard, William Sims, Maisha, who?
Rachel.
Rachel DeLone.
Ricky and Mike. Okay.
Rachel. I never met her. And
You want to.
Wow.
well, before I go there, and then I got to give a shout out to who we call Mother Goose. She's still the overall state president of California, which is Alice Huffman. So, yeah, still love her, and they're still going strong, still doing some things. And though I'm not actively involved with the NAACP, there are a lot of things outside that I still support them with. So I appreciate what they do, and make sure you go register to vote.
Yeah,
because that's one of the things that they're pushing for. Pay attention to these primaries right now.
Right.
Register to vote. Register within your primary. Vote for your primary candidate, and stop just focusing on the city council. Well, not city council, but the senators or assembly members. But it's time to focus. Now it's definitely time to focus on sheriffs and judges
Heck
and
yeah.
prosecutors.
It's always been like
because
that.
in this season, the plight that has definitely been shown, it kind of got shown when it was Obama, but we kind of took it for granted. We're starting to actually see the power of a city council, the power of a judge, the power of a board of education that hires the principal who oversee your children.
Right.
So
Absolutely.
and then that principal actually dictating their vision that goes to your school and how they hire their teachers and what they tell the teachers to do. So when people say your vote doesn't count, okay, you can look at the president and you can look at the governor and say that doesn't affect me, but your city council member does.
It does.
Yes.
Because they're the ones who hire your police chief.
Yes.
So that does affect you, and voting does work.
I agree.
Wow.
Which I find that NVIN.
Nobody talks about that. They don't talk about that at all. They're more concerned about the presidents and stuff like that. Who you going to pick, but they don't know about it.
Yeah, the challenge is I challenge a lot of local politicians. There's actually one local, and she's probably going not knowing about the call her out, but Asia Brown. We went to high school together. Yeah, we were in high school together, and I never knew she was going into politics.
I heard she was pregnant.
She is.
She quit.
She quit.
But she's running. So she's not going to run anymore.
She's not. She said she quit because she's pregnant, but she's still on the ballot.
Okay.
Stacy, she's still on the ballot, but she quit.
Okay.
Well, that's kind of interesting, and I don't want to. I'm not in the conspiracy on why she ran for that Senate seat, because I put it like this: Stacey was running unopposed, so somebody had to go. But in regards to Asia being like mayor of Compton, and the things that she's doing down in that area for the city, my brother lives in Compton, and though I directly don't talk to Asia, you can see a lot of the things that she's implementing in the city that I think she still wants to get done.
Right.
So when it comes to your local politicians, no, you don't get a lot of your local politicians that actually, you get the ones who show up and they'll talk to you, but then they don't continue that conversation. That was a lot of people.
Show up at your church,
right?
Yeah. Well, no, they'll show up at your church. They'll show up at your church when it's a city council. But I challenge a lot of local politicians. Because one thing they don't talk about is how every city council member seat, they have a pot of money they have access to.
Right.
That go back into your city.
Right.
But you'll show up for the prayer breakfast, you'll show up for the Relay for Life, you'll show up for all those things, but do you empower the people to understand these are the things that we can reinvest back into the community, or do you have a selected few of individuals that you only communicate that with?
Right.
So I challenge individuals to challenge your politicians, your local ones.
I'm going to tell y'all what my incentive is to vote on every election. I get 2 hours off work before every election. All I got to do is show up at the poll, get my sticker, my receipt.
Whatever it takes.
2 hours.
Vote.
Hey, y'all, check this out. Put your time in advance. At least a day before. Let your boss say if it's okay or not, and let her know if you're coming in the morning or if you're going to take 2 hours off early. And I'm telling y'all, it works every time. It's the law. Welcome to California.
Whatever works.
Yes.
That's my
I just say you
Whatever
can't complain.
I'd be like, who is this? I don't even know this person. What's your last name? I don't even know.
But you know what? If they were voting on a regular basis like they should, they would be getting information on these people that they could study and they can investigate and find out on their own. They don't realize just how important the local voting is. I mean, it's like, we have power, people. We just don't use it.
So I think they actually have to care about their community in order to know what's going on. Because if people who own homes, I think they're out there, things that are going on in their community that's going to affect their profits on their house. They are out there. But a lot of our blacks are not
to do the things on their property that they want to do.
But the majority are renters, so
exactly. So they don't care. You have trash everywhere, and they complain. Well, who's supposed to take care of this? They just
I mean, you got to think. There's one city I lived in. I lived in Hawthorne for a while, and one thing in the city of Hawthorne, I lived there for a few months. One thing I found upsetting was in Hawthorne, you park a certain place, they just tow your car.
Right.
I moved to another area, moved up to Glendale, but in Glendale, they just give you a ticket,
right,
and they let you go. And I thought that was crazy. In a sense of how here are two cities, but then Glendale's way more politically active as far as in people being on your head about what you're doing. And so this is why I encourage individuals, when you talk about, like, the ballots are confusing.
Right.
You know about the popular ones, so that we got to keep that real. When you read, what is measure this and measure that, and I don't know where to vote yes or no. It's the first time I'm hearing about this.
Exactly.
And
but that's because they don't take time to go through the little magazine that comes to the house that tells you exactly what they are,
but I'm
or
tell you
even
that,
Google it.
But even with that, some of those measures are the things that have allowed that we voted yes on were allowed things that actually backfired against us.
True. Yeah.
So you can read those and still not understand it.
Right.
This is why getting involved or starting a local NAACP chapter is important, because one of the things the NAACP does that I love is they put out a voter guide and they let you know who's supporting this and what they did in the background, and it allows you to either join the NAACP and get into the conversation or read it for yourself and call the national office in order for you to get a better understanding. Like, what does this mean?
Right.
So
we're going to go into our break because we definitely just got lipped with Not Ocho Cinco.
See how they always do me? You see how they always do me?
I love it.
This is called, that's the segment. The segment is called Get Lipped. Calm down. Like the sweat from your brow.
I want to come back to talk about, when you come back, I want you to come back and talk about gentrification.
Oh, yeah. I was actually about to go into that.
That's the next one.
And I had a public service announcement from one of our viewers, and he said to tell the folks about the NACA.com to purchase a home or multifamily complex.
NACA.
That sounds like Val T.
It's actually Dwayne.
It's Dwayne.
Robinson?
Yes. So we're going to go into our next break. Hey, do you guys remember that guy that came to visit? He kind of sat in the audience with the hat on, Rory Douglas.
Nah.
Yes. I'm talking to the ladies. And
so petty.
He does music, and so he has a song called Go Radio, and his stage name is Mr. Empathy Man, and we're going to hear from him right now.
I like my speakers now, shower hot, red bone, Betty Bop, feet swell, drop top, see the guy, game light, speakers like shower hot, red bone, Betty Bop, chocolate drops, see the guy, drop top, game light, get on, go radio, go radio, go radio, go radio, go radio, go radio, go radio. Oh yeah, oh wait, it's OG on OJ, and turn the whole OZ right now. OJ, and I came back, more fame, new slang, this game, sweeter than some sugar cane. I put that down on everything when I come through like a hurricane. Drop more hits than rain drop, draw drop, pussy niggas, good cop, punches all cold cop. I'm about to call cash, them boys mad and I'm so hot, and them hoes be like they so nice, man, I'm ice cold when I switch flow, crushing instrumental, it's so soft, zip up, straight up off the mental, and this here ain't no bento, it's old school, 87 spin like a Mac 11, drop head on empty bank. Sharply creative, radio like them prison shanks. Full package, everything that you bust is ain't. Sincere focus, like the talk beer in the race. Now boom, yeah, blast back. Ain't no limit like masturbate. From over here to overseas, from Sicily to Tiffany. And I ain't been to Italy, still waiting on another text. Just fastening in the internet. That G4, G5, sunset, the G-Rock. West Coast on the Philly block. Big bang, silly night. Big apple, silly lie. Please don't get your feelings hurt. Don't want to get your life took. My business is personal. My friends all career.
I like my speakers now. Shower high. Red bone, pretty vibes. Chocolate drives. Heated cock. Drop top. Can't lie. Speakers now. Shower high.
Do you? Do you? Welcome back to the EMissy Case Show.
Look at that.
Says, stop looking down. You want to have them out there, you don't want nobody look.
Jesus.
Welcome back to the EMissy K's Loose Lip Show. I'm your girl, EMissy K. And we are with Mr. Not Ocho Cinco.
Not Ocho.
Chad Hunter. That's who you are today.
Missy.
So what?
Missy. Erica.
Hey, don't be going all government on
I can't go government.
I got a question.
What's your question?
Okay, so if you're living with a person, male or female, doesn't matter, okay? And you're not married.
Okay.
And then he starts dating someone else on the side, side chick as you guys call it. Is she really a side chick?
Okay, wait, you're not married.
You're living together. You're just living together.
According to the men of Red Cup, if you're not married, you're not cheating.
Of course.
Exactly.
Y'all live together.
According
you live
to
together.
them.
You live together, and he start fooling with somebody outside the house. So that means
Is she really a side chick?
Well, it just depends.
Or is she just another girlfriend?
Well,
what? Now you want to whisper?
No, he's talking about the best friend debate we got into at the I'm not doing that. That's too heated.
Well, if you live with me, and if we haven't established that you my roommate, then no, you're not doing anything with no other woman out there at all. Now, if we paying like, I got my room, you got your room, and I'm doing what I want to do, you can do what you want to do. But you can't live with me and be doing some other woman
But
on
you're
the
not
street.
married to the man.
Yeah, but damn,
He's still single. He's still single.
Do not live with me.
Still
We need to establish we are roommates. It needs to be said.
And
you
he
are
better
my
be wearing a
roommate.
condom. I'm just saying.
Roommate, and then you stop
Go
fucking,
ahead.
and
Then that's just fucking. I don't give a
Whoa,
fuck about that.
whoa.
If you just fucking. Hey, you do what you want to do.
I know.
I'm talking about
But if we
intercourse.
establish some things, then we moving in.
You know what? Because to me, I guess maybe I think more like a male
Dwayne
on this
said
issue.
lying is cheating. So yes.
Lying is who's lying? Who said anything about lying?
Lady
He haven't
D
said
said he
anything
ain't lying.
about that.
Dwayne, I didn't say anything about lying. I just said he has another girl. And
Why does he need to live with you if he has another woman?
Maybe he needs help paying the rent, or maybe he just wants somebody in the house and outside the house too.
I had a family member who had this. She had an ex-boyfriend that moved in, and he lived in the back. He was on hard time. He had just got out of prison, so he lived in the back of the house. But at the same time, whatever he did was outside. He never brought it in.
Mm-hmm.
But they were ex. They wasn't together.
Were they sleeping together? Were they with each other?
He said he lived in the back. It's different.
At one point,
he could live in the back and still be sleeping with each other. I mean,
No.
I don't know what they did in their private time when none of us was there.
I'm confused. Are we together in this house?
Not
Are we
Ocho.
not married?
Yeah.
He doing something?
Is it cheating?
Tell the no, say it.
I don't even understand. I don't even understand the scenario.
Okay,
Lady D's, repeat the question.
Okay, I got the question, but the idea.
You and I are living together.
In a
we are
committed
sleeping
relationship.
together. We're helping. We're paying the bills and stuff together, right?
Oh, wow.
But we're not married. Okay, so now you start dating Lala. Y'all stupid.
Hey.
So you start dating Lala.
He ain't coming to you.
Is
if he's
Lala
sleeping
a
with me.
side
I'm
chick?
saying. He ain't coming back to you if he's sleeping with me.
Bad example.
saying, but go
Bad
ahead.
example,
This
Lady D.
conversation goes. Let this conversation ride out.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
listening. I'm a guest.
You're not listening, you're fantasizing. It's a
Do you
difference.
know how many women think they got it like Lala's talking about over there?
Wait.
Look, okay.
No, he in fantasy world.
So is she.
Yes.
I'm just
So is
saying.
Now
hey.
let the church say.
Amen.
Now we talking about what I want to talk about. Can you please let this dialogue continue?
I I just think if you're
I'm
not
sorry,
married,
she said I ain't coming
if
back.
you're not,
Well, go ahead. Let's go.
no, but I think if you're not married, I don't see the other person as being a side chick because you're not married to
here's the
anybody.
thing.
You're still single.
Here's the thing, and this is why it's difficult coming from
That's why you don't shack.
A straight alpha male perspective. It's hard to even imagine us in that type of scenario.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's one thing. It's hard for me to imagine someone of that cloth.
Why?
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean?
That's not difficult.
No. That's what I mean. I'm talking about being in that type of scenario when you're living with somebody who America. Okay, Africa. Let me say this right now.
We're not in Africa.
We're not
America.
We're not having a conversation of social norms within the context. That's a red cup. That's a red cup conversation.
And I need to be
That's
in
a
that
red cup
conversation.
on the EMissy K. We talking here.
Yes.
We here. Stop that. Now. Within here, you put your, especially if you with a black woman. Oh nah, dog, you.
You trying to get cut?
You gonna get
So
hurt.
our viewers are saying Kevin Nelson says I agree with Lala. Rollo Mack is still in the building. There is no relationship. There is no cheating. Okay. But Lady D said that there is a relationship. And Dwayne said if he says he's committed and he isn't, he is lying.
They are reading stuff into the question.
Cheating, right?
They're reading stuff into the question.
Yeah. I still want to know, so are you saying that because we're not married and we're living in the same house, living as we are married, it is okay for him to do what he want to do with whomever he want to do it to because he's not married?
First of all,
not in my house.
We go.
Aren't there some divorced couples that kind of live in this scenario?
Yes.
So I guess in that arena, somebody just got to move out. I guess if it's uncomfortable, unless it's an understanding.
Hello, people. No matter what you may think, if you're living with someone and you're not married, you don't have a hold on that person. That person can walk whenever they get ready and do whatever they want to do. And if they're sleeping with somebody else outside, that does not necessarily make her a side chick. Okay. He's not married.
Is she considered
my
a
grandmama
side
said
chick?
You should be shacking anyway. So.
First exactly. I don't want to be with nobody that feel like they need somebody else. Go do your thing, and when you're ready, then come back. But you're not going to be in my house doing that.
And that may be it's not personal. Everybody else, but it's still.
I felt that.
She getting all sensitive and everything.
That's a little personal.
Because my thing is, because the thing is, men have a problem when they women go out doing what they want to do. So I'm supposed to just sit back and be like, okay, you can do it because we're not married.
But is it not all about what you tolerate?
True. That's why I ain't
it's about tolerance.
You got other things, you need to go and do your own thing with that person.
And I agree. I mean, that's me. But I still say if the man is not married, he can see whomever he chooses.
Okay, just not with me. Do your thing, and when you're ready, come back.
Because it's not with me either. But that doesn't. I mean, I'm just saying. In principle, it's. I mean, seriously, think about it, people.
So you agree with the men of Red Cup that if you're not married, it's not cheating.
Just for the record, on Red Cup, that is exactly what we said.
I need the audio.
I'm on Missy show right now, so look at on Red Cup. That's exactly what we said.
Turn that air off.
That is exactly what we said. Okay, we gonna get another question in?
Yeah, let's go. Where we going with?
I'm not me. I'm asking y'all. I am a
guest. We got 5 more minutes?
No, we don't.
How you feel about anal sex?
I thought we talked about that already.
No, we didn't. We talked about the prisoner.
We talked about the prisoner. How you feel about it?
I don't. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Okay. Nah.
Why?
Why?
Because you feel like a prisoner?
First off, full disclosure, it's never happened to me. It's been given. First off,
thank God for the clarification.
Yeah, thank you. Because that's how rumors get started. And the second thing, I don't know. It was just
I thought they got started by jealous people. But go ahead. No,
where did she get this? Missy just carries a whole lot of emotions and let it out in between sentences on the radio show.
So do you say no, chat?
Just angry.
Nah. I mean, nah.
Lady D? What?
I'm cool.
What? I'm telling you, people, that is an exit, not an entry.
All right.
Stop it.
So what y'all think about anal
You know
sex?
what? Do you know that when you go to the hospital and when you've done that so much, you know how they measure how big your rectum is they put by their arm, how far they can put their arm, because that's what happens. You lose all your muscle tone.
I just got a visual.
I could have went all my life without hearing that.
It's right.
Well, it's the truth.
But hold on. See, they want you to keep up. So what do you think about anal sex?
I don't really care too much for it.
Okay.
To be honest.
Lala.
But if my mate is something that he wants to do periodically.
Okay.
You know,
periodically, not
periodically.
Every day. But
I was talking to a guy on the phone, and he said, "This is the first conversation." He said, "So, do you participate in anal sex?" I said, "No, I don't." He said, "Okay." Then he said, "Well, do you swallow?" I said, "No, I don't." He said, "Well, why the hell you having sex?"
That is funny.
That went off on me.
Lady D, tell the people where to find you.
I don't even know now. I'm so crazy.
You don't want them to find you, huh? They don't want to find you either. You don't do anal or swallow. Come on now.
This is crazy. But hey, thank y'all for having me tonight. I enjoyed myself. Y'all can find me on Red Cup TV, Not Ocho Cinco. Follow me at Chat Effect on Instagram. And, maybe I'll be back. Uh-oh, look at that. Save the Black Boys. Go vote. Save the Black Boys.
Yes.
La
I love that shirt. Yes, you can find me on EMissy K Loose Lips Show, like I said earlier. And also on Instagram and Twitter, I am on EMissy_K_Loose Lips. And, yes, that's where you can find me.
And her two homegirls that come to the
Yes. You can find her and them.
That's Lady D's. You can find her everywhere at LADDEEZ.
Thank you very much.
And she loves to be DM'd. I'm your girl, EMissy K. You can find me everywhere. Find me everywhere, EMISSYK. And make sure you join our calls, please.
Yes.
Relay for Life, Baldwin Hills, California.
I want to see you guys out there, Dwayne Robinson.
Right.
That's what she said, Rollo Mac.
I'm seeing where she learned it from now. That's sliding in.
We up out of here. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Marvin. Thank you, Poetess. And we got my girl, Kamira White, comedian in the building. And she didn't bring wine. We'll talk to y'all later.
EMissy K Show.